Sometimes it is difficult to say what we need to. Even some simple things can be a threat in our conversation. Imagine you could talk fluently anything to anyone. That's why you are going to see it here. 1. A grammar rule, to know how to say your things. 2. A text, to improve your pronunciation. 3. Exercise, consolidate your knowledge. Do you want to get rid of your language concerns? Here you improve your 4 skills: listening, reading, writing, and speaking to get a higher score on international tests, in order to improve your career abilities, and to immigrate to Canada, or to any other English or French-speaking country. Pay close attention to this video to find out how. In exchange, you help us by clicking on the bell icon to subscribe, and on the like button, to spread the name of Canada's smart mind. Now, here we go. 1. Grammar rule.
Adjectives. Adjectives are an important part of speech. They usually describe a person or thing. They tell us what somebody or something is like. What is an adjective? Comparative adjectives: richer, more exciting. Superlative adjectives: richest, most exciting. The superlative comparative song audio icon: me cute dog is cuter than your ugly dog. Proper adjectives: the Russian winter, a Shakespearean sonnet. Adjective order: beautiful, long, dark brown. Adjective order quiz: adjective great ability: rather hot, hot, very hot, hot, hotter, the hottest. Adjective great ability quiz. See also nouns as adjectives: coffee cup, bus station, research center.
Now, here is the grammar rule that you can use while you are talking. Remember, you have to have the grammar rules, the pronunciation, and the vocabulary to sustain your conversation. I wish I could say some nice words, but here is the thing: you have to go deep into your practice to develop your skills. We post here the basics of grammar, pronunciation, and vocabulary. So hit the subscribe and bell icons in order to receive the other videos and increase your ability to speak, and share this video with your friends and help them. 2. Text.
A top Chinese diplomat has accused the United States of attempting to turn China into an imagined enemy. State media reported the comment Monday after high-level talks between U.S. and Chinese officials in China. The official, China's Vice Foreign Minister Xia Feng, also accused the administration of President Joe Biden of trying to suppress China's development. Xia met Monday with U.S. Deputy Secretary of State Wendy Sherman in the northern city of Tianjin. Sherman is America's second highest-ranking diplomat. The U.S. State Department described the 4-hour meeting as frank and open. Foreign media were not permitted at the site of the talks, but Chinese media reported on the discussions. The United States wants to reignite the sense of national purpose by establishing China as an imaginary enemy, Chinese media reported Xia as saying. The official added that the U.S. was using its government and society to attempt to suppress China. Foreign Ministry spokesperson Zhao Lijian said China requested during the talks that the U.S. change course and correct its mistakes. The state of U.S.-Chinese relations worsened under the former administration of President Donald Trump. The two sides still have major differences on several issues, including trade, technology, cybersecurity, and human rights. U.S. officials said Sherman expressed U.S. concerns over Chinese actions in Hong Kong, Xinjiang, and Tibet. Sherman also met with China's Foreign Minister Wang Yi. In that meeting, officials said she raised concerns about China's objections to further investigation of the beginnings of COVID-19. Sherman brought up a number of issues that run counter to our values and interests and those of our allies and partners, the State Department said in a statement. Sherman spoke to the Associated Press by phone after her talks. She said that while the U.S. welcomes healthy economic competition with China, it does not want such competition to develop into conflicts. Sherman added that the U.S. expects China to understand that human rights are not just an internal matter, they are a global commitment which they have signed up for. There are some things that rise above specific differences that are the global responsibility of great powers, Sherman said. Sherman described the meetings as another step in a process that seeks to work through important issues with China. She said she sees possibilities for the two countries to work together in several areas. These include climate issues, anti-drug efforts, and relations with North Korea, Iran, Afghanistan, and Myanmar. Sherman added, "We will see whether, in fact, there's follow-up and we are able to move another step." Another U.S. official told Reuters the purpose of the talks was not to reach agreements on specific issues. Instead, the official said, the goal was to discuss major areas of disagreement so that we understand one another's position and so that we are clear about where each side is coming from. I'm Brian Lynn.
Remember to go to the description and check the links for Canadian companies searching for employees outside of Canada in the description. Also, you can have a link for our contact in the description. Since you can count on yourself, make your inscription and hit the like and the bell icons to receive our latest videos. 3. Exercise.
Words in this story, suppressed to prevent something from happening. Frank speaking openly and honestly reignite to make something, such as a disagreement, grow stronger. Society, a large group of people who live in the same country or area, and have the same laws, traditions, etc., counter in a way that opposes an opinion or action, commitment, a promise or strong decision to do something, specific used to refer to a particular thing, and not something general, global relating to the whole world.
Tell us your questions and pretty soon, you will see what we have to say. Leave your comments about this video, and we will know what you like, and what we can do better to help you. I'll see you at the next one. Bye for now.